Welcome to the newly christened John Broughton Field in Pendleton, Indiana. Tonight we have the number 2 New Palestine Dragons taking on the Pendleton Heights Arabians. Spencer Corey puts the right foot into the football. It's a high end-over-end kick. Cox fields at the 5-yard line. He'll bring it towards the middle, look for an opening, get across the 20, and be brought down at about the 25-yard line. Dragons go trips right on 2nd down and 2 from the 15. Large pitches to Ford this time. Makes a man miss, cuts inside 10, 5, one man to beat, and he cuts past him into the end zone. Touchdown to Ron Ford. Wow. 17 yards on the run for Ford. That is his state-leading 13th touchdown of the season. And New Palestine leads at 6-0 with 9:27 to go in the first quarter.
He may have to start copywriting some terms for himself. Like he's a Ford truck on that play. Built Ford tough. He might need to
give to Ford again. Has a push off the left side. Makes a man miss at the 35. He's off an open field. Breaks another tackle at the 30 and goes down at about the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 15 yards for the New Palestine running back Deron Ford. Another first down. Large will set. Throw toward the end zone and going up and making the catch is Brett Luker at the 2-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 1. The ball was a little high and Luker was able to go up and reel it in. It's a 23-yard gain and a 1st and goal for New Palestine. Twins left to the short side of the field. Here's the give to Ford right up the middle, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Again, a big hole opened up by the left side of the New Palestine line, and Deron Ford takes advantage. His 2nd touchdown of the night, 14th of the season, and New Palestine now leads at 13-0. And that will end the first quarter of play. So 12 minutes in the books here at John Broughton Field in Pendleton. The New Palestine Dragons leading the Pendleton Heights Arabians 14-0. Trips right here on 2nd and 10 for the Arabians. Conkling in the shotgun, sets, fires, picked off. Intercepted by the Dragons, and heading the other way is C.J. Fabian with nothing but green space in front of him. 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
He never moved. He read it the entire way.
C.J. Fabian with the interception, the 3rd pick 6 for New Palestine this season, and the Dragons now lead at 20-0 as Fabian just sat on the route, picked it off, and took it back 79 yards for the touchdown. It is that time of year. Here's the give to Deron Ford. Large fakes, keeps himself, and is going to carry down the sideline for a touchdown. Gunnar Large with a 60-yard touchdown run, and the Dragons now lead at 27-0. Large carried out that fake so well, as did Deron Ford, the running back on the read option, that I think everybody thought number 23 had the football there, and there Gunnar Large makes the first man miss, and once he did, he was off to the races. A 60-yard touchdown for Gunnar Large, and just like that, New Palestine leads it 27-0. He's 4 of 7 on extra points. Snap is good. Good rush. He gets the kick off. It has the distance, and it is good. 1:25 to go in the opening half. The Arabians are on the board on Thomas Quiroga's 21-yard field goal. 3rd down, trips right. Huth, the running back, set to the quarterback's left. Conkling back to throw. Over the middle, tipped in the air, and almost intercepted. Brett Luker had the tip, and Gunnar Large was trying to chase down that tip ball. The quarterback does come in and play on some passing downs for New Palestine, and Large will fake to Deron Ford, keep himself down the sideline across the 40, 50, 45, 40, one man to beat for Gunnar Large, and he's going to outrun everybody to the end zone. Touchdown, New Palestine. 80 yards on the read option for Gunnar Large on the final play of the first half, and the Dragons are able to put 7 more on the board as Gunnar Large breaks an 80-yard run, and he just outran everybody down the sideline for the touchdown.
And that's just great coaching and great execution. Everybody collapsed on the Ford. He sets this thing up all game with the way he's been running.
Extra point is up and good by Spencer Corey, and that takes us to halftime here at John Broughton Field in Pendleton, Indiana. The New Palestine Dragons leading the Pendleton Heights Arabians 35-3. Half give is to Ford on 1st down. Breaks through a hole across the 15. He's in the open. Across the 35, 40, 45. He is in Arabian territory, outrunning everybody. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 90-yard run for Deron Ford on the first play of the second half. And the Dragons now lead at 41-3 as they score on the last play of the first half and the first play of the second half, and both plays snap from their own 20 and then their own 10.
Good night, sweetheart. I mean, that's just, what do you do?
Large screen pass. Walden makes the catch across the 30, breaks a tackle and goes out of bounds inside the 20-yard line at the 19. another 13-yard gain on the pass. And so another first down here for New Palestine. Give to Ford up the middle, across the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Deron Ford's fourth touchdown run of the night with 7:34 to go in the third quarter. New Palestine now leads at 48-3 for a receiver spread. Large back to throw, sets, fires deep down the sideline for Jenkins. He makes the catch at the 5-yard line. He's out of bounds. First down, New Palestine. They'll mark him down at the 3. It's a 30-yard pass from Large to Jenkins, and the Dragons will have first and goal. Ford set to Large's right in the backfield. Give is to Duran, wiggles his way forward and gets into the end zone for his 5th touchdown of the night. 3-yard touchdown run for Duran Ford. Career high 5 TDs for him, and New Palestine now leads at 55-3 with 3:50 to go in quarter number 3. New Palestine adds 21 in the third quarter and leads at 56-3 heading into the final 12 minutes of play. Here's the give to Cox. Up the middle, dives forward. He's in for the touchdown.
Look at that.
Pendleton Heights' first touchdown of the night, and the Arabians have cut New Palestine's lead to 56-9. Whip kick will roll to the deep man, and this will be fielded by Kincaid. He patiently breaks through a hole. He's off to the races. 45, 40, 35, 30 down the sideline. He makes the last man miss, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Adam Kincaid on the kickoff return, and Pendleton Heights goes on a long drive, puts it in the end zone, and then Adam Kincaid runs the ensuing kickoff back, and it was a squibber, and sometimes that throws off the timing. It hopped up to Kincaid very nicely at the 16. It's an 84-yard return, and he just patiently found the hole, and once he did, he just shot through it.
A runner being that patient when they slow their feet down that way, they know what's about to develop. They're just waiting for it, and then when that develops, they attack. That's exactly what he did. That is a veteran play there by Kincaid, a senior.
Final score here. New Palestine 63, Pendleton Heights 9. Duran Ford runs for 228 yards and 5 touchdowns. Gunnar Large runs for 134 in a pair of scores and throws for 108 yards tonight. And New Palestine has a pair of returns for touchdowns.